YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good? Can we continue our McLaren dominance here in Imola today? We are about to find out. It has been a beautiful form of running in in this saves file so far. First race of the season, Lando Norris got the win. Second race of the season, Lando Norris got the win. In Australia, Lando Norris got the win. In Suzuka, Lando Norris got the win. In the sprint weekend, apparently it won't show the sprint. Apparently it won't show the sprint race. Interesting. But in the sprint race, we got the win in both. In Miami, and then Oscar Piastri got the win. And then in Miami, we got the sprint win. Oscar Piastri got the win in Miami. We are on to Imola. This is back to normal schedule racing here in Imola. Very much excited. I want to quickly re-go over everything that we are that we're doing. Oh wow, we got a lot of slots. When did we get all these slots? That I don't know for sure. But now we can do 3 design. We'll go ahead and do a research. There's going to be some technical changes on this. We're going to go ahead, put 0.7 hours into, we'll go 0.7 hours, and then we'll go 10 wind tunnel hours into this. You're going to keep the focus preset to that. We'll put 2 race engine, 3. No, we'll go down to 2. 2 race engineers on that. And then now let's get into designing some things. Side pods, floor, and then chassis. Let's go side pods. We'll go ahead and put some hours into that as well. We'll put 0.7. We'll put some wind tunnel hours into that as well. The same amount is 10. Same thing. We'll go balanced. And then we're gonna put 2 race engineers on this as well. Let's go ahead and design a new underfloor. Go ahead and put 0.7 into that. Let's go ahead and put 10 into that. Balanced. We're going to go ahead and put 2 race engineers into that. Boom. Look at that. And then we'll go ahead and we're already going to design a new suspension. Go ahead and put 10 into that. 2 race engineers on that. Boom. Look at this. And we got some stuff in manufacture. So yeah, it's going to give us some time. Let's take a look at the drivers. Both drivers are going good. Very, very excited. William Joseph is unhappy with the drivers. Very interesting. And then these are our affiliates. Pato Award looking like he's going to be coming to the team relatively soon. Then Gabriel Bortoletto not far behind him. And then, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the race targets. The race at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix is almost here. I want to make sure the team's prepared before we leave. This is a balanced circuit as well as car is well suited thanks to our medium speed performance. We're predicting that the best strategy for this circuit will be one stop. Historically, safety car chance is guaranteed. And the pit time loss in standard conditions 28 seconds. Under safety car, it's 17. I've attached some key circuit and weather info. Boom. Yeah, looking to be clear. So 100% we are going to prepare for the safety car. We're going to go aggressive for this. Lando's got to get the win this race. Lando has to get the win. So that's what we're going to focus on here. And then I want to see if for the practice session...
Welcome along to Italy, and welcome along to Imola. Just outside Bologna in northern Italy, Imola hosts the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, named after the region it sits in. Surrounded by woodland, this iconic track is rich with Formula One history and the legends of those who raced here. Last round was a dream weekend for race winner Oscar Piastri, the Australian showing his mettle against the best of the best. It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
We're going to start going ahead and putting reserve drivers into the car. So for Oscar Piastri, we're going to go ahead. I want to get Abby Pulling in here and Bianca Bustamante. I want them to have a chance to get to know the car. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and simulate this session. And I'm actually curious of where they perform. Bianca performed P10. Okay. Abby Poling got P14. I want to start getting these guys prepared for... No. We don't want to simulate to the race. I want to start getting these guys prepared to take over. So we got both of them sitting out for FP1. And then we're gonna go ahead and get right into qualifying. I'm gonna have my mic muted for a little bit into qualifying.
Now it's time to see who comes
just got
out
home
on top
from
as qualifying
Taco
gets
Bell,
underway.
and it's already kicking in.
Qualifying
so I gotta go
at
take care of some business.
Tricky, red flag strewn affair. Teams need to prioritize getting a banker lap
But yeah, Abby Pulling and
rather than
Bianca
risk leaving it too
Bustamante
late and
got their
having to
first run in the
settle for
car.
a
I think for
subpar
Monaco
time.
race weekend, we'll put Gabby.
Now, Karun, you and I were
Bortoletto
actually
in there,
just talking
and
about
then
that man there, Max
Paddle
Verstappen.
Award,
How do you think he'll be
they're
feeling
looking
today?
like they're going to be
They
the
set a great
closest
lap in
replacements.
practice, so you can only imagine how good they're feeling going into qualifying. But the big question is, will they be able to keep this performance up?
Strap
It's looking
yourselves
like it
in.
might be a rainy
This is Formula
qualifying.
One.
Which so far has been the only rain we've had. I think Miami sprint qualifying we had rain. So yeah. Let's see who goes quickest. Max goes quickest in FP3. We go into qualifying. It's going to be the same thing. We're doing 2 running laps. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead. Let's get in here. Let's go manage the session.
Track should be green
Go ahead,
now.
send both cars out. We're gonna do 2 running laps, and then we'll come bring them in, and we'll do 2 running. We'll do a running lap on the soft.
Radio check. Yeah, loud
Alright,
and
so
clear.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, loud and clear. You can bring the tyre in.
Okay. Yeah, confirm.
Oscar, you've got a clear track ahead. And you are good to open the lap.
Tyres behaving kind of as expected. Shouldn't be anyone in front that will back you up. Let's go for it.
Okay, we think that's the end of the rain.
Yeah, copy.
The temperatures all look fine.
Good gap in front.
So Oscar, happy to open a lap.
And there'll be no one ahead. Okay, mate, let's go for it.
I apologize, chat, for my abrupt running. But when duty calls, especially after Zakubo, you must answer. It's like a requirement. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look. Lando Norris with the quickest lap. Oscar Piastri opening up lap 2 with a purple sector 1. So let's see if they can improve. Nobody else has put up a time. They must be waiting for the track to dry out. So interesting. They're waiting for the track to dry out. As Oscar Piastri sets a purple sector 2, Lando Norris green sector 2, and it might actually happen. Let's see, Oscar Piastri crossing the line. He goes quickest of the 1:19.9. Lando Norris improves but goes 2/10 slower with the 1:20.1.
And we are boxes lap.
We're going to bring the cars in. There's still some water out on the track, so we're going to take our time before we decide to send the drivers back out. So everybody else is on enters. I feel like we keep it on this. This will determine what we do. If I start seeing guys change tires, we'll go ahead and change with them. The track is getting drier ever so slowly because the sun is coming out. So we'll see if we're able to improve, or if the times are able to improve. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Get your bot having out of here with your AI viewers.
Take care.
Alright, we're in the pit lane.
Yeah.
So far, no drivers have head out. No drivers have changed tires. Drivers are heading out. Drivers are heading out. We'll see. Alonso's heading out on hitters. So Sergeant Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Russell, Hamilton, Ocon. We might have sent our drivers out too early. We do have plenty. We do have plenty of time to send them out on another run. So that's what we're going to do. But this time we're going to send them out with a single flyer. We're going to send them out again. Because why not? Everybody else is going back out. Why not go back out with them? Let's see what we can do here. Everybody else is going out on the intermediates. So let's go ahead, go back on out ourselves. By the time we come back in, we should be good to fit the soft tire. Yellow flag immediately out of the pits.
Yeah, confirm.
Sergeant ran wide on T9. So we're going back out on another set of inners. We're basically following suit of everybody in front of us. We're going out for a single lap because there's within the next 5 minutes, which it's supposed to be. The FIA summoned me here to flip your desk. Welcome back, Yugi. How's it going? We're going back out with everybody else on inners, but within the next 5 laps, it is supposed to be dry on track. Or 5 minutes, not 5 laps. So we're gonna go out and follow everybody, but we're probably gonna come right in and go to a soft and go right back out because by that time it's gonna be time for one flyer.
Track is now clear.
So let's go ahead. Let's get it to it. Go faster. We're gonna try. Currently P1 and P2, the only 2 drivers to put in a lap. Let's see how quick we can go, because if everybody's going to go quick, we should go a little bit quicker, because by the time we get back in, it's going to be soft tire running time. Everybody is out, I believe. Yes, everybody else is out, so we're not the only ones out here right now. Green sector 1 for Oscar Piastri, green sector 1 for Lando Norris. So both drivers improving in sector 1.
DRS enabled.
They just enabled DRS, which will help us in the start-finish straight. I'm tempted to bring the drivers back in right now and go out on a soft. Now we'll just go with the flow. We'll let them put in this lap green sectors for both drivers in sector 2. As everybody is just going quick. And they're gonna have DRS for the start finish straight. Piastri goes P2.
Currently P2.
Lando
Nice lap.
goes P4.
You keep your pace
There
up
we
on
go.
the in lap.
Copy.
So we're gonna come in, we're gonna fit softs, we're gonna go out for another.
And we'll box this lap, cool the car.
Okay.
117.9 by Max is the quickest. Oscar Piastri's P2 with the 118.1. Lando's P4 with the 118.4. So, could very well be a good opportunity. Lando's goal is to win the race, so I'm gonna do everything in my effort to win Lando this race. Because he hasn't won the last two. And he was on a 5-race streak. Granted, again, McLaren has won every race so far this season. This is the 7th race weekend of the year. We've won every single one so far. Sprint and main race included, so both drivers are feeling themselves. Oscar's on a 2-race win streak. And then he's won the first 2 sprints of the season, if I'm correct as well.
Stop in front of
I don't know if I can check that. I don't think I can, so.
And just remind you to use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
So let's go ahead, let's get these cars
Okay,
fitted.
and just stop in front of our
with
garage. Please stop in front of our garage.
Soft. Let's go ahead and get these guys fitted for the soft. And let's get them back out there, out on track. Lando's only got, why is Lando only got, must have used an extra set in practice. Oscar is going to be going out right now. Lando's going out right now. Both on the soft. In 3 minutes, there's more rain coming, so this is just a small break in the weather. So I think it's a good thing we're getting them out right now then on the soft. Because in 2 minutes, there's going to be more rain coming. So we might have a chance to get a single lap in on the soft. We're not the only one. Albon's going out on the soft. So let's get this going. We gotta try to go quick, I wish I could change like the temperature stuff to Fahrenheit, because I don't know Celsius like that. I'm American. What's a kilometer? That meme just popped into my head. What's a kilometer? Let's see what we can do here.
Oscar, you've got a clear track ahead.
Everybody's coming out. Everybody's coming out on the soft on the last second. This is probably going to be rough. We're probably not going to improve that much. We've got to hope that everybody stays out of the way, off the racing line, as Oscar Piastri starts zooming around the track. Lando's going to definitely have some traffic here. We just got to truly hope that all the...
Didn't get out of the way.
Purple sector 1 for Oscar Piastri. He's getting backed up by the Haas. Did not get out of the way. But he's currently got purple sector 1, green sector 1 for Lando. He's probably had some drivers in his way as well. Sauber gets out of the way. that chicane. Purple sector 2 so far. It looks like a Red Bull had to get out of the way. Going around this final sector here as Lando sets the purple sector 2. And Oscar Piastri goes provisional pole for right now, but I feel like it could be better. 1:15.3 for Oscar Piastri, a 1:14.9 for Lando Norris. Wish I had put another lap of fuel in, but I feel like we wouldn't have gotten around, so. So we're currently sitting P1, P2, and again, this is...
How are we looking? Understood.
You watch for Lando.
Look at all of the, Jeez, yeah. Putting 2 laps in wouldn't have meant diddly because we wouldn't have gotten around for another. Leclerc goes quickest, a 1:14.4. Now Alonso. Did we go too early on the soft? Verstappen goes 1:13.6. We might have gone too early. Now I'm slightly worried. Magnussen goes P5. I think I should be a little bit worried, at least for Oscar. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Oscar just got eliminated. Lando is fine, but Oscar just got eliminated. Oscar's going to be starting P16. We went too early. We 100% went way too early. I botched that. That is all my fault. That is 1,000,000% my fault. I botched that so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. I 100% feel so bad. Well, I apologize, Oscar. That was unfortunate. That was very, very unfortunate indeed. I very much apologize to Oscar. So he'll have some work to do. Dang. Youch. Youch. That's alright. We still got Lando Norris who can go ahead and do it. Looks like we're going back out on inners. We're going to do the same thing, 2 flying laps. Let's go ahead. Let's get it. Oh, I feel so bad. I pulled a Ferrari, except it's not a race, it's qualifying, so we can improve.
Okay, so that's a green light.
It doesn't look like the rain's gonna let up, so yeah, it looks like it's gonna be rainy the entirety of Q2. So we're just gonna be running on intermediates for Q2.
Confirm.
I very much feel bad for Oscar, man. I ruined that for him. I thought we'd get out first and get ahead, but apparently that was the bad decision to make. So I kind of butchered. I've kind of butchered Oscar's chances. Oscar has to get a podium, and unfortunately, I do not think a podium is in his cards anymore.
Tires look good.
Courtesy of
Shouldn't
me
be anyone in
butchering
front
his
that will back
race.
you up. Okay, mate, let's go for it.
So I feel responsible for that. But all we can do is look forward and try to do better. That's all we can do. Green Sector 1 for Lando Norris. Sector 2 for Lando as he comes around the final corner. Checo goes P1. Lando will obviously go P2 with a 1:18.6. Checo had a 1:18.4. So not too far off Checo. Sargent goes 1:19.5. Hulkenberg goes 1:19.3, Alonso 1:19.05. Magnussen a 1:19.3, Sainz 1:18.4, Russell a 1:18.9. Verstappen a 1:19.2, Hamilton a 1:19.7, Stroll a 1:19.1. Ricardo 1:19.3, Tsunoda 1:19.1. McLaren is the final car to come around. And has he left the garage yet? He has not left the garage yet. Interesting. He has yet to leave the garage. Very shocked indeed.
Traffic.
So let's see if we can improve on this second flyer. Very interesting that Charles has yet to go out. I wonder if there was a car issue. That we just don't know about. Green Sector 1 for Lando. Green Sector 2 for Lando. He's coming around that final corner. And he's gonna go a 1:18.4, and that's gonna go P1 for him.
And we are boxes lap.
With a purple
Confirm.
sector 3. Cars are already going back out. Checo's already going back out. Alonso's going back out. Verstappen's already going back out. Everybody is already going back out. So I feel like when we pit, we should follow suit. We should go back out.
Landy pit lane.
Lane still slippery.
Yeah, confirm.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's reconfigure. Let's go out for a single flyer. We're gonna go out on the same tires. Let's go ahead and send out. Let's see what we can do.
You can bring the tyre in.
Yeah, confirm.
Charging ran wide on turn 7.
Okay, Lando, tyres behaving kind of as expected. And there'll be no one ahead.
Alrighty.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it indeed. Let's see what we can do here. As we go around again. Let's see what we are able to do. Verstappen's the only one been able to go quicker. Yellow sector 1 for Lando. But he might have had a guy who didn't get out of the way. quick enough. Charles has not gone out. Charles might start P15. He has yet to go out. Yellow sector 2 for Lando.
Yep, we see that.
Lando might not have a good second flyer. A 118.5. He's yellow in all sectors, unable to improve. But it doesn't help that cars refused to get out of the way. Literally, cars refuse to get out of the way, so I don't know what... I'm not mad at it. He's still P2. He's not going to get eliminated. Leclerc is not put out of time, and everybody's going back out again. On intermediates. Will I have enough time to reconfigure and get Lando out on another run? I don't know. We should. We should. We should have time.
Lando pit lane.
The pit lane is slippery.
Confirm.
We should. Go ahead, reconfigure them for another set of inners. Go. Yellow flag.
There's a yellow flag now.
Sergeant spun on T15. Track position is not great. We're P2. Yeah, he's gonna have to let everybody by, but when he gets everybody by, he should have enough time. Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
Carlos has developed an issue. No, we're not going to get around. Dang, I thought we'd have enough time. It's unfortunate. Hulkenberg flying. No improvement. Perez, no improvement. Nobody's improved. Yeah, just call the car in. We didn't get around in that time through. So penetration breakdown. Still 1-0. Still winning the plus effect haircut, but hopefully we'll be leaving soon. Say less. So yeah, no one's able to improve. That's That's unfortunate for everybody else. Charles didn't go out for a lap the entirety of Q2, so I wonder if he had an issue. I'm still frustrated that I ruined Oscar's qualifying, but that was kind of my fault. Yeah. Let's go out. We got Q3 to set the point setters.
Track should be green.
Track is dry. We're still on inners. Okay. So we'll do these 2 flyers. We'll probably come back in, pit first, and change to a soft.
Confirm.
See what everybody did. Sonoda coming out on an intermediate. He's the only other car coming out right now. Ricardo's coming out on an intermediate. Stappen coming out on an intermediate. Alright. So far we've made the right move. We'll do our 2 flyers, come back, reconfigure, put on a soft. And go out one more time. Let's see if we can't get provisional pole. Lando's goal is to win the race. Oscar's is to get a podium, I think, at the very minimum. I don't think Oscar is going to get his goal because I botched his Q1.
And track is now clear.
But
okay, mate, let's go for
it. We shall see. Don't think DRS is enabled. So this inner lap might be a little bit quicker. We got 2 more cars coming out, and they're coming out on inners. So yeah, we're still good. The sun's starting to come out though. By the time we get around, we should be able to come back and go out on some softs. We actually might only do 1 flying lap on an inner instead of 2. Pit to a soft and do 2 flying laps on a soft. That might have to be our move here. Because he's currently on pace to do 2 flying laps on an intermediate, or set to do 2 laps on an intermediate, but the track's about to start drying. So it only makes sense to actually do that. Yeah. Boom, 1:18.2. Go ahead, call him in early. Go ahead, call him in early. Yeah, because his purple's already been stolen. First has been stolen by Max. Purple Sector 2 has been stolen by Max, so yeah. Max is always quick in qualifying, but we're able to catch him napping in the actual race. So I'm not too worried.
Update. This rain has stopped.
Cool.
Cool. Like that. Cool. Yeah, Max goes quicker. A 1:17.3. Yeah, almost a full second quicker. I feel like we can go out on a soft. Yeah, we should be able to go out on a soft. That's what we're finna do. Reconfigure. Let's get him on a soft. Let's go. Because he should be able to do 2 laps on a soft. So. I'm expecting to see people change to a soft. Because we can't be the only one. I hate that it does that. I'm waiting to see those inners change to softs and people start coming out. It's gonna happen. I already know it's gonna happen. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Traffic, traffic, traffic.
There's
Let's
no
go for
traffic gonna be there. There's no traffic about to be there. I'm waiting to see all those inners change to softs with me. Let's go. Do the first chicane. Purple sector 1 for Lando. Yeah, people have got to be following suit soon. The track is pretty quick. I mean, if they want to wait till after he gets across, that'll be fine, because then he can do another. You don't have to let people by, because he's about to cross that line on pole position with a 1:14.7. 2 seconds quicker than 2.5 seconds quicker than Max, and we're about to do another lap. If these guys don't do a lap on softs, Checo's going out on a soft. Here we go. There we go. There comes the soft. And Lando's got another lap to go. Oh, it's about to get juicy here in the last 3 minutes of qualifying. although they are taking their time. Wish I could tell Lando to go slower here.
Tyres behaving kind of as expected. Track clear.
Alright, we should have fairly minimal traffic on this lap, so let's get it. Let's see if Lando can go quicker on the second time around. Into the first chicane. Around this turn. It's kind of a hairpin. He goes purple in sector 1 once again. He's going quicker than he did on that first run. Goes purple sector 2. Let's see how quick Lando can go. He's not going to have any traffic. He's coming around the final corners. Ooh, that purple was stolen though. Well, what does Lando do? He goes on 1:13.8. Checo has stolen his purple 1 and 2. Looks like he might not be on pole.
Yeah.
Say less. I'm hoping we can at least get in the top 3, because this is pretty good. Checo is going to come around a 1:13.7. It looked like a Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton's going to go with 1:14. Aston Martin of Stroll is going to go 1:14. Looks like a Racing Bull, Sonoda, and Ricardo are going to come across the line at about the same time. Sonoda and Ricardo's actually going to go slightly quicker. George Russell goes P5. Verstappen goes P1. Sainz, and then Alonso. So we will start P3. That's fine with me. We can work with P3. We can work with P-frickin-3. We're gonna have some work to do with Oscar Piastri, but a P3 start is fine for me. So it looks like, unless there's any grid penalties, Verstappen starts on pole, Perez 2, so it's a front row lockout for Red Bull. Lando Norris P3, Carlos Sainz 4, Lewis Hamilton 5, Ricardo 6, Russell 7, Stroll 8, Alonso 9, Sonoda 10. That's your starting point starters for the race in Imola coming up here shortly. We're gonna hopefully push Oscar to improve. He'll be starting P17. I botched his qualifying, and it was very, very unfortunate. I still feel very bad for how I did that. Well, Max will start on pole position.
Not long until we get going here in Italy, with 63 laps of hard-fought motor racing.
Imola can really reward consistency, as Nigel Mansell showed here in 1992 when he became the first driver to ever win the opening 5 Grand Prix of a season.
This is an old-school track with plenty of elevation changes and lots of corners. There's only one DRS zone here though, and it follows the long straight right before Tamburello and should see plenty of action. Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
Dang. At least you'll have a race to be able to watch, broski. So yeah, let's take a look at the starting grid here. Max Verstappen will start on pole with the front row lockout, with Red Bull going to Checo Perez. Lando Norris will start 4, Carlos Sainz 3. Lando Norris will start 3, Carlos Sainz 4. Lewis Hamilton will start 5. Daniel Ricciardo will start 6. George Russell 7. Lance Stroll 8. Fernando Alonso 9. And Yuki Tsunoda will round out your point scoring positions. Kevin Magnussen will start P11, Nico Hulkenberg 12, Alex Albon 13, Logan Sargent 14, Oscar Piastri 15, so that does mean that somebody has a grid penalty. Esteban Ocon 16, Pierre Gasly 17, Joe Granu 18, Valtteri Bottas 19, and it's Charles Leclerc who will start from the pit lane. He made it to Q2 but did not do a lap, so I'm wondering if they must have had to have broken part ferme to get his car ready for the race today. So Charles Leclerc will have to do a recovery drive along with Oscar Piastri because I kind of botched it. England game tied #1. I'll tune back into 5 times before I leave. Say less. So yeah. I'm fine with doing this strategy as well. We're gonna go ahead, go 67 laps of fuel. Allow the cars to push pretty much the entire race. Pace mode. We'll go on aggressive to start for both drivers. But engine will probably stay on the entire race. Boo boo boo. Alrighty, it's time for the Imola Grand Prix, and I'm very excited to get this going, so let's get it.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
15th isn't really where they should be starting from today. They need to move forward quickly to salvage a good result.
But remember, anything
With
can
Oscar
happen
Piastri, I
in
believe he
Formula
can do
1.
it. He is a 2-in-a-row race winner.
crowd
Probably
on
won't
their
get it
feet
here today.
in
But
anticipation
as the
of
5 red
this,
lights get ready to
the
go,
Emilia-Romagna
we are
Grand
on
Prix.
to racing here
And it's
in
lights
Imola
out,
as the
and
lights
away we
go
go.
out. Let's go ahead. Let's get racing, boys. As we immediately go to fight Carlos Sainz into the first corner. Out of it, we take P3. Looks like Sainz might have gotten us on the race start. Piastri making up a position on the race start. Fighting with Albon, it looks like. We're going to do this first lap on aggressive for the tires. Let's see how we can improve. We got the 2 Red Bulls in front of us who have yet to win a race. They are looking to fight back into it as Piastri gets the overtake on Albon. Done. We go on an overtake on Checo. Beautiful overtake for Checo.
Mega.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
As now we are closing in on Lando Norris. Your tires for P1 and P2 as Lando Norris looks to take it into turn 1. Can he make it stick? Him and Max are wheel to wheel. Lando's going to end up taking it. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Russell,
work,
Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Magnussen,
DRS
Piastri,
enabled.
Sargent, Albon, Ocon,
That's
Zhou,
P13.
and Leclerc all starting on
Magnussen ahead.
the mediums. Bottas on the softs, Checo on the hards.
Sargent is a car behind.
That is
0.9.
your tires. We're going to go ahead and get the
wanna
tire
manage our
preservation
tire
on
budget?
standard
Yeah, go for it.
for both of the drivers. as Oscar Piastri is making some good moves through the back of the field. He's already back, almost back up into the points. Lando Norris is still flying here. He moved up the P1. So it's just trying to get Oscar Piastri to get some moves done. As he looks at one for Nico Hülkenberg. He's not able to do it. He is 2 spots away from getting back into the points after starting P15. He's made up 3 spots so far in the opening 2 laps of the race. Another car has an issue. Looks like Carlos Sainz, potentially? Yes, Sainz has developed a mechanical issue. He developed one in...
low.
Go ahead and put that on neutral. We'll go ahead and put Lando's battery on neutral as well. We're focusing more on Oscar, trying to get him into paces as he slingshots past Nico Hülkenberg. He just got Yuki Tsunoda in front of him, and he'll be in the points. He's shot past Nico Hülkenberg. Lando Norris is holding on against the Dutchman. Let's see what he's able to do. And we're going to run fuel how we started to run it last race. We obviously are starting with tons of extra fuel. But we're going to go get him down to a half a lap of fuel. And then we're going to go into neutral. Once it builds up to a lap and a half, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it on aggressive as Max Verstappen gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's looking at an overtake on Lando, but Lando covers it off for a little bit. They're fighting into turn 1 and 2. They're neck and neck. They're right there. And Max gets Lando.
Get back in the rhythm.
That's fine though.
Sainz now the car behind.
Lando can get a shot. I say less. Lando is right there, so hopefully he can keep up with the pace of Max Verstappen and size up for another shot at an overtake.
It's difficult.
No worries, mate.
Just keep your head up, Lando. Keep your head up. Sainz behind you has a mechanical issue, so I'm not too worried about him. You're about to get DRS on the Dutchman here. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. We'll turn on Don't Fight Teammate,
Yeah,
but something tells me they may not run into each other. So as Lando re-overtakes Max Verstappen.
This is really good.
I forgot to turn that on at the very beginning, so that is my fault. But Norris re-overtakes Verstappen. Let's hope him and Sainz start fighting so Lando can start to pull away. Oscar Piastri has moved up 4 spots since the beginning of the race. We're only 5 laps in. His goal, I think, is to get up to P5, if I remember correctly. He's either got to get to the podium or P5, which, with his pace, I feel like is possible. We're also kind of just rebuilding the battery as well here. Both drivers got plenty of fuel, so they're both pushing. Oscar's engine's running hot, but he's also in dirty air. He's got to try to get past Yuki Tsunoda here, and he's right on his gearbox, so I feel like he's got to make that move soon. Max is going to have DRS here, and it looks like he's not going to try to put up too much of a fight. against Verstappen. Hopefully he puts up a fight against Carlos. No, Carlos shoots by him. What are we doing?
Perez now, car behind.
We're still on the podium.
Get back in the rhythm. And then the car behind you now is Perez.
Verstappen has developed a mechanical fault. So both drivers in front have a mechanical fault. See if we can't use that to our advantage. Those drivers getting frustrated because overtakes are not coming the way they want.
Perez will have
We do
DRS.
got DRS on Checo, or Carlos, as Carlos gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, overtakes Max. We are closing in on Max. And we're going to fight with Max the same way he fought with us. We are side by side with Max Verstappen. We should have the inside line into the chicane. And we get the overtake done on Max Verstappen.
Nice job.
Still plenty of opportunities.
So let's go ahead, let's keep doing what we're doing here.
Albon may have
There's a
a
yellow flag. Albon. There's a crash. VSC, VSC, VSC.
possible
go
debris,
ahead.
turn 15.
Let's go ahead. This is
Virtual
perfect
safety
time
car.
to harvest some battery.
Delta positive, recharge.
And
on.
a red flag! There's a red flag!
Red flag. Red
There
flag.
is a red flag. Let's see what happened. Leclerc goes for an overtake on Albon. Leclerc trying to make up space. And Albon tries to rejoin the track and he gets hit by the Sauber. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is it too early to go to the hard? I think it's still too early to go to the hard. How many laps can the hard last? 55. We're on lap 9. So theoretically, a hard could go the rest of the race. Do we pit Oscar on the hard to try to gain him positions? This is a point where it's very risky. I say we do it. I say we do it. We're gonna pit Oscar to the hard. I say we pit Lando to another medium. We're gonna pit Lando to another medium. He's gonna push to his hard stint. I think that's what we do. I think that is what we
We're
do.
set once more, and soon we'll continue this race.
Hopefully I didn't make the wrong decisions here.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Deploy, 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 deploy. Push, 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 push. Push both cars, push both cars. Let's see. Interesting.
Oscar, you can reduce the Lyco slightly.
Copy.
Interesting.
Overtake button available.
So
Confirm.
Verstappen goes to a soft, Sainz go to a hard, we re-pit to a medium. So we're the only one currently out on a medium. And we gotta edit this strategy. Hold on. This would be the ideal laps. What if he goes to a soft? No, he's got to go to a hard. He's got to go to a hard, but he could push that hard a little bit harder. I think we go with this. Which in this case, yeah, I think this is the move. He's going to go to lap 38 on this medium, pit for a hard, and push on that hard. Whereas Oscar, like the idea of him going to a soft. Yep. Let's go with this. There's already yellow flags.
Yeah, confirm.
Hulkenberg got Piastri, but he's on a soft. I'm hoping I'm making the right moves. Magnussen spun.
I'm pretty much pace zero.
Keep concentration
You're
high.
good. You're good. You're chasing a soft tire runner, so I don't expect you to have that pace. I'm not expecting that pace to be there for you. You just got to be patient. Piastri re-overtakes Hulkenberg. There we go. We're sizing up the overtake on the Red Bull.
Car ahead is Verstappen.
Carlos is right there.
Car behind you is Perez. 0.5 behind.
Boom! We get Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is right there on the hard. I feel like we can get him. I feel like we may have made the right decisions. I feel like the decisions we made are being good because Lando Norris gets him. Let's go. We definitely have way too much fuel. So
You're doing a good job.
we may have made the right decisions here. We may have made the right decisions. If Sainz can hold off Max Verstappen, allow Lando to build a gap, oh, I feel like we've made a good decision here. I feel like we've made the right decision. It's just a matter of getting separation and getting ahead. So Oscar has made it back into the points, by the way. So, and he may have pushed Sonoda wide, but he gets P9. He's chasing down Danny Ricciardo, who's a second in front. He does have DRS. Verstappen finally gets in front of Carlos, so he might be chasing. He's gonna start chasing Lando, who's on the medium. Max is on a soft. There goes Oscar chasing down Danny Ricciardo in the Racing Bull. Oscar Piastri can still very much have a good race here. Here is the strategies for both. Here's the strategy for both racers. So this could be very, very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Careful with the battery.
both cars on neutral battery. Lando is able to extend his gap on Max. Oh, this could be juicy. This is good. This is good. I'm loving this race so far.
Okay, mate, that is the fastest lap.
Lando Norris sets the fastest lap with the 1:19.4. I see a lot of good things in this race for us. A lot of good things in this race. Yuki Tsunoda's coming back at us, but we're going to deny him. We're going to shut that door.
Ahead.
We got Fernando Alonso in front of us. Lando Norris is running away with his lead. We've had a VSC go straight into a red flag. That's why we are where we are right now. Oscar Piastri has had a good recovery drive. He started this race P15. He's now P9. He's made up 6 whole spots. You just got to try to continue his form. He's chasing down Fernando Alonso who's also on the hard tire.
He has DRS.
Okay.
Can we try to get Fernando Alonso? No. Can't get it, but I feel like he's right there. He's not
We
far
don't want
off.
to lose too much time.
I feel like he's not far off from getting this overtake done. We just got to have our head down and focus. Need Oscar to be able to stick with Fernando. I feel like the overtake is not far away. Gasly's developed a
struggling a little
mechanical fault, which doesn't affect our race. Both cars are still very much pushing. Could it be? What's the last lap? Lando just is outpacing everybody. Yeah, Lando's just outpacing everybody. That's good for us. I wonder. Let's go ahead and go light.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Because if he goes light, I wonder if he can go long enough to be able to try.
Has DRS. 1 second.
And pit for a soft. I wonder if that could be a possibility for us. So he'll go light on the pace, try to extend this medium tire stint, to go to a soft. We've gapped on Yuki. We just need Oscar to get past Fernando. And he just might do it here. He's going for it. He's committing. Can he get past Fernando? He does. Let's go. Up into P8. He's got Danny Ricciardo. He's got eyeing down, who is on a soft tire. And he's looking
at DRS.
He's looking at Danny Rick. He's alongside Danny Rick. Can he get past him? And he does. Oscar Piastri flying up the order. Piastri is flying up the order. This could be a very good race. This could be a very, very good race. As Hamilton and as Russell and Stroll fight in front of Oscar.
Has DRS.
Oscar sees. He's alongside George Russell. He gets the overtake on Stroll by following Russell. Now he's fighting George Russell. This is for P5. And he gets George Russell. Oscar Piastri. What presence, what comfort in the car does Oscar Piastri have as George Russell might be coming back at him. He now has 2.9 to Checo Perez in front. This is an insane drive. 10 places for Oscar Piastri. If Lando can get his gap up to 5, we'll reduce his pace as well a little bit more. I think that mechanical fault that Verstappen has is proving to possibly be fatal. Oscar's got to watch for the DRS of George Russell, and Russell's going to get the overtake. He's going to get the spot back.
There's still opportunities here. Stroll is now the car behind.
But he's going to be right there on George Russell. He's going to be right there with him. It's been the beauty so far for Oscar Piastri. He's able to keep pace with these soft tires. All these soft tires are below 70% wear as he regains on Russell. While Russell is going back at him, he should stay behind at the DRS detection point. If he can get around him now, because he's past the DRS detection point.
You're going to be okay.
If he can get around him, he'll have DRS and try to use that to pull away. And he looks like he's in front. He does got George Russell. He should still have DRS, and he does. Russell doesn't look like he's got it. So that's going to be very, very helpful. This is a beautiful race for Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris might have a genuine shot to be able to extend his medium tire stint. Like I said, if he can get ahead of 5 seconds in front of Verstappen, we're going to reduce his pace a little bit more to try to elong his medium tire stint. And he's doing fairly well.
Tire temperature management looking very good.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to think that the mechanical fault for Verstappen is detrimental to the race of the Dutchman. Now Oscar Piastri, all he's really trying to do now is close the gap between him and Checo. There's still very much a podium in the possibility of Piastri's race. Starting P15, he's made up 10 spots. He made up 4
That's
before
P5.
a red flag.
Ahead of you, Perez.
He made up 4 before a red flag. A red flag started in P11. He is now made up from
0.9.
P11 to P5 since the red flag restart, which would have been lap 10. So in the last 11 laps, he has made up quite a bit of space. Very proud of the management for this race. I think I made the right call for strategy here. Because Piastri is now starting to pull away from George Russell. Piastri's hards are better than Checo's. So as long as he can continue to close his gap. And like I said, we still got plenty of fuel. So we are not worried about fuel at all. Very, very happy with how this race is playing out so far. There's another yellow flag. Another car has spun. Cars are spinning all over the place.
Yellow flags.
Magnussen spun on turn 12. Magnussen has damage. That's P17 Magnussen.
How's the tyre?
Feel okay so far.
Alright, so Lando has 5.5 seconds. Just conserve this
No
tire.
need to push the tyres.
No need to push the tire.
Confirm.
Say less, bro. So yeah. Lando is chilling. We're gonna really focus on conserving his tire now. Which he's already kind of extending the tire. If we can push to lap 41, which would be the final optimal pit stop, he'll go to a soft instead of a hard.
He has DRS.
But if Max gets within 3 seconds, we'll go ahead and put it back on to the pace that Oscar is currently on to try to regain that. I do believe the fault that Verstappen has is ruining his race. Whatever fault this is, it's ruining his race. Because Lando is truly just conserving his tire. I already know these soft tire people are pitting again. Say less. I'll still have to, depending. This race is going fairly quick, but yeah, I would say we're already an hour and a half in. We're at 25 to 63. I'd say about another 45-ish left in this race. I'd project about another 45 left. Yeah. So no worries. Because I'm really enjoying watching this race play out in real time. It's actually been fun to watch everything happen. Gasly is less than a second away from Checo. So we could see Piastri make a move on Checo here soon. Say less. Can Lando make a move on Checo? He also has a potential move on Sainz too, if he can try to get both.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna have DRS on both Checo and Carlos, so let's see. You can honestly probably have Lando also top up
recharge on then, please.
on DRS.
Confirm.
Or on battery, excuse me. Good defense for both of those drivers there. But you got to expect a move from Oscar here on the Red Bull and the Ferrari at some point in the near future. And Oscar, is he gonna make a move on Checo? No, he's not making the move. I thought he would there.
And if anything, the front tyre's cool, so if you do anything with the front tyre up, that'll be good.
Overtaking is
You're
very
right
difficult.
right next to him. You're right next to him. Go
Like to
get
play
him,
ball.
Oscar. Go get him, Oscar. Go get him, Oscar. You got him. You can get him. You can get him. Come on, you can get him, Oscar. You can get him. Hulkenberg is in the pits. Joe is in the pits as well.
Copy. Okay.
Let's go get him. Go get him, Oscar. Go get him, Oscar. Go get him, Oscar. Go get him, Oscar. Sizing up the overtake. Ah, can't get it done. Come on. You can get him. You get him. You know you can get him. Come on. People are starting the pit now.
Blue flags.
Come on. Come on, Oscar. I got faith in you. Come on. You can do it. Gasly has a mechanical fault.
Russell is pitted.
George Russell's pitted. You're right there. You're right there. Just not able to get it done. Gotta be more aggressive. But also really just bide her time. Just bide our time. Come on.
So I think there's a car stopped.
Somebody might be retiring.
Verstappen is exiting the
Verstappen's
pits.
in the pits. Gasly's retiring his car. Yeah, Lando's gonna be able to extend. Boom. So now we should be able to put Lando on this, and he'll be on the ideal strategy for him,
No hop done.
which has him pitting a lap before Oscar. So yeah, we've done a beautiful job managing this race. A very, very beautiful job, I feel like, managing this race. I am so proud. This is probably one of my best managed races ever. Can we finally get him? Not into there. Can we at least try to get him out of it? The move.
Car ahead is Perez.
Oscar's finally going for the move, and he's finally going to take it.
Alonso, the car behind.
Piastri onto the podium. Let's go. Let's get it. I can't believe, I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. What I'm witnessing is probably motorsport beauty right now for McLaren fans.
Perez has DRS.
Let's go ahead and let's just keep managing this race how we've been managing it. I have no fear in this race anymore. This race is going to go exactly how we want it. We're able to adapt and overcome. And now, race win is on the books for Lando, and a podium is on the books potentially for Piastri. Like, again, I don't think you can manage a race better than this.
It has DRS. We have a blue flag. Oscar, how's the tyre?
It's still okay.
Let's go. We are beautifully running this race the way we want it to be. Real quick, chat. We're gonna let this go. How far away are we from the pits? We're pretty far. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom one more time. I'll be back.
Tyres look good.
All right. Car ahead is Sainz now, let's go get him.
We think there's still opportunities here.
Sainz now 0.9. Gap to Sainz 0.9.
There are opportunities ahead.
Man, oh man, I come back and Oscar is chasing down Carlos. Lando has an even bigger gap.
Overtaking is very, very difficult.
Still plenty of opportunities.
Where's everybody on right now? Really?
There's still
I still think
opportunities
we
here.
made the right. We still made the right decision. Because there's Lando just running away with his race. As Oscar Piastri looks at Carlos Sainz, and he's going to get the overtake done.
Time management all good so far.
Both drivers are about to hit for a soft.
Okay, well done. Ahead of you is Lando.
And Lando can go in the neutral. Let's go. We made the right call. We definitely made the right call. We made the right calls today and it worked out in our favor. We are able to work Oscar Piastri from P2 to P15, from P15 to P2. And my goodness. So Lando's hitting lap 44. Lap 44 is when he'll pit. So lap 43 will tell him to pit next lap.
So Oscar, we are currently P2. So ahead of you is Lando.
Car behind is Sainz now. Gap 0.7.
So proud and happy of how we've managed this race and what we've been able to do this race. I mean, the fighting has gone our way. Like, been able to tire manage Lando from lap 10 to lap 44 on a medium. Oscar was able to make 9 places. Like,
We are ready
it
for
was
you.
just beautiful.
Copy.
So we are close to telling Lando to pit next lap. Once he crosses that line. Or once he passes the pit entry, Okay, boom. Next lap. Dip for a soft.
I suggest we box this lap.
And the lap Lando pits. Oscar is gonna pit for his tire. Been beautiful. It's been beautiful. A wonderful race that has gone our way so frequently. Go ahead and push this tire.
Happy to push.
Confirm.
Because he is pitting this lap. Yep. And Oscar's already passed the pit entry, so wait, oh, this is for Lando. Next lap, tires. Don't matter what soft he goes to, he's got plenty.
Okay, Oscar, we'll box this lap.
Copy. Box.
There's 0.01 millimeter of water apparently on the track. Where that water could be, I have no idea. As Lando is going to come into the pits. If we did this right,
Lando pit lane.
he'll come in out in front of Fernando. Okay. Oscar, go ahead and push this lap as well.
Sorry about the pit stop.
Okay, maximum pace now. Yeah.
And we'll be clear at exit.
He should still come out in front of Fernando, and he does.
Currently P3.
Go ahead, go aggressive to get those tires up to temp.
Alonso's the car behind.
Alonso's now 2 seconds behind you.
Go ahead, quickly get these tires up to temp.
Oscar pit lane.
Oscar's in the pit lane. He is
Let the tyres come back to you.
Yeah, all good.
home. Good pit from. Good pit, good pit. can have slower, tired cars in front of them.
P8. Next car is Russell.
Let's go ahead and get these tires up to temp.
Stroll is now the car behind.
0.8. 18 laps to go, Oscar.
We want maximum pace.
Yeah.
Just want to get these tires up to temp. To get these tires up to temp.
That is the fastest lap.
And the standard.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Copy.
Let's go. Beautiful overtake.
Mega.
And I'm not worried about
Nice
him.
job.
Lando anymore. He'll probably just run away with it. Now we focus on Oscar. What Oscar can do. Because he's closing in. These gaps are closing. Look at the gap he's already built on signs. That's actually insane. Look to see it.
Next car is Russell. Gap is 1.7. Deep breath, you're going to be okay.
I feel like 1, 2, 3 of these guys are gonna pit, so that's potentially another time. So that's potentially 3 more stops, 3 more places that we can gain. Laps to go.
Hamilton has pitted.
Lewis pitted. So there's one spot. We're going to easily go by George.
It has DRS.
Yeah, copy.
Let's see how quickly we can make work with Alonso.
Car ahead is Alonso. No hop done.
Verstappen mechanical fault again.
Overtaking is very, very difficult.
There's still opportunities here.
Oh, gaining. Ooh, should have committed. Need you to commit on that, Oscar. Need you to commit. I think Oscar, let's go ahead. Let's go deploy. Use that battery.
Deploy.
Copy.
Might as well both of them use
Overtake
battery.
available.
Drain that
Okay.
battery.
Alonso pitted.
I feel like one more driver is going to pit, so that's potentially another spot. We just got to keep going.
.5.
I doubt he's actually
Claypool.
gaining. Here's Max. Easy work on Max Verstappen. Oh my goodness.
Lovely stuff.
Nice work, Oscar.
Signs.
Okay, that's Sainz ahead.
Easy stuff. Let's see if we can't gain on
We are currently P3.
Checo.
Perez ahead.
Loving what I'm seeing here.
Car behind is Sainz. 0.4.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing here.
Everything's good.
Yeah, okay.
And he's gaining on Checo pretty
Pull the
easily.
battery.
And those batteries out, so we'll go ahead.
Pack is low.
Both batteries are out. Lando, he can go ahead and just top
Recharge
up.
on.
Lando can just top up. For Oscar, it's not as easy. Sainz is in the pits.
Next car's Perez. Still plenty of opportunities.
Leclerc has technically had a slight recovery drive. He's gotten from P20 to P16, but he is a lap down, which sucks if you're a fan of Ferrari. You knew this race was going to be difficult. Yeah. I should just go neutral. Just go neutral.
How's the tyre?
Tire feels okay.
Yeah, she has DRS on Perez.
Ahead of you, Perez. 0.4.
Perez
Really
isn't
think
going to
there's
make
still
it easy.
opportunities
But he's going to get it anyway. Let's go.
Sweet.
We have worked this
Good job, good job.
race.
Currently P2.
We have worked
So,
it
ahead of
all
you
the way
is
back with
Lando.
Oscar from P15 to P2. What a race. What a beautiful race this has been.
And Lando, can I
I
have
am
an update, please?
so happy with how
Tires
we've
will get
managed
every
this
time.
race and what we've done. I'm actually just floored with how we've been able to do this. 10 laps to go, including the one we're on. I'm just impressed. I'm loving every second of this. This has been a wonderful race for both drivers. Yeah. What's going on? This has been a beautiful race. We were at 10 laps ago, including the lap we are currently on. Yeah, it's been a recovery drive for Piastri. Qualified P17 because I messed up the end of Q1. Or no, P16. Carlos made it to Q2, but never did a lap, and then he ended up taking a pit lane start. Charles, yeah. Yeah, Charles ended up starting from the pit lane. And in the first 10 laps, Oscar went from P15 to P11. There was a red flag restart. And within the first 10 laps of the red flag restart, he went from P11 to P5. He was flying through the order. And Lando, I pitted on the restart. Oscar was on hards. I did Lando on mediums to try to get an edge. But Max, who was P1 or P2 at the time, he has a fault which has only gotten worse throughout the race. But whatever that fault was hurt him, because even with Lando's pace being on conservative, he was pulling away from Max. So he was able to conserve his medium tire all the way up until, what was it, lap 45, and now he was going to go on a hard, but he's able to extend his medium so long, he's able to go to a soft instead. So it's been a beautiful race of tire management and just straight up overtakes. Leclerc hasn't really had a good race. He's technically moved from P20 to P16, but 2 of those are because Albon crashed and Gasly, they just retired the car. Albon's crash involved Charles, actually, and that's what caused the red flag. But yeah, it's been a beautiful race. It's been a very chill race. Everybody's just developing issues. Holy crap. Hamilton just developed an issue. Ricardo's got an issue. Sainz's issue. Wow. I wonder what his issue is, because he was running in the podium too. He's now P10. I wonder what his issue is. Not a good race for Ferrari. Stroll got an issue now. Oh my goodness. Mechanical faults everywhere. I did run Bianca Bustamante and Abby Pulling in P1. Bianca went P10, and then Abby was P17. But I'm still trying to get them to be the first 2. It would be awesome if I can get them to be the first 2 team to have 2 female drivers in F1. Let's say less. What time is it? 3? My wife is on her way home. It was her dad picking us up, which meant that we'd be picked up till about 5, but I guess now her mom's picking us up, so we might get picked up earlier. Don't know how much earlier, but yeah, this is being a beautiful race. I'm not even worried about tires the rest of the way either. The only thing that could screw this up is either a red flag, safety car, which I don't think, if we get a safety car now, it would probably be till the end of the race, which we'd just keep position.
5 laps to go.
Yeah, we're 5 laps to go,
Yeah, confirm.
including the lap we're on, so yeah. Or no, there's 5 laps to go.
How are the tyres?
A little bit of degradation, but nothing much better.
So yeah, been a beautiful. Okay. Should be an easy win. Upsets already? My wife is calling. Give me a sec.
Four laps to go.
Confirm.
Lift off end of straight.
Yeah, copy.
Big lifts.
Confirm.
Oscar, the car behind.
Three laps to go.
Confirm.
Two laps to go.
Yeah, confirm.
Lando, from our side, the tyres look good.
Alrighty, we back, and it's right before the penultimate lap, so let's go. Don't tell me we're about to lap signs. We're just lapping signs. That's crazy. As Lando will start the final lap of the
So
race.
we are happy to push.
Okay, confirm.
Happy to do less LIGO.
Yep. We can push. Copy.
Suggest reduce a bit lift and coast.
Copy.
Let's go. Lando, who hasn't been on the top step in a few races, will finally get back there. Oscar had to work for his win. Or had to work for his podium, but he's going to get a podium nonetheless. I honestly didn't think a podium would be in his cards, but guess where we are? A 1-2 for McLaren. What a race. This car is just goated right now. As Lando Norris will come across as race winner.
We did it!
I genuinely think it's one of our best races ever. What a
I'd agree.
Nice, good job.
One of the best races I've ever
And Lando Norris
managed.
finishes at the head of the pack.
Honestly, even their harshest critic would be hard-pressed to say that they didn't thoroughly deserve that win.
Let's go, and then Oscar Piastri coming across in P2.
And that's the checkered flag, Oscar. P2, great job.
Checo looking to come across to
Well done,
complete
everyone.
the podium.
Thank you very much.
Great job. And usual reminder, Oscar, engine off once you've stopped. Wait 5 seconds. P0.
George Russell will come up in front of Max, just in front of Max Verstappen. He must have passed him on one of the last few laps for a P4 finish. Right behind him was Max Verstappen, nursing an issue the whole race. Hamilton, then Alonso, then Stroll. Daniel Ricciardo will come in P9. And Sainz will close out the points. Valtteri Bottas coming 11, Tsunoda 12, Hülkenberg 13, Ocon 14, Sargent 15, Leclerc 16, Magnussen 17, and Joe Grandu at 18. Gasly and Albon did not finish the race.
Today, Lando Norris has made the team's dream a reality.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely spot on.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium.
There's further delight for the team as they get to see both drivers up there together.
Well, Formula One certainly feels at home in Italy, And it looks like those three
And I think
feel
driver
right
of the
at
day
home
would go
too.
to Oscar Piastri, coming from P15 all the way to P2. If that's not driver of the day, I don't know what would be.
Now, Karoon, with that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that's about it for our time here in Imola.
For the next Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the
Monaco
most
would be
legendary
the
rounds
next
of the
Grand
season.
Prix. I feel like for most people that's considered like a half point of the season, but Lando Norris comes across in first place. Oscar Piastri moving up 13 whole places to take P2. Checo Perez falling 1. George Russell moving up 3 to take P4. Max falling down 4 to P5. Lewis Hamilton falling 1 to 6. Fernando Alonso moving up 2 to P7. Lance Stroll finished where he started in P8. Danny Rick fell 3 spots, but he's in P9. And Carlos Sainz fell 6 spots to P10. He's the last point scorer. Valtteri Bottas moved up 8 places to P11. Yuki Tsunoda dropped 2 places to P12. Nico Hulkenberg dropped 1 to P13. Esteban Ocon moving up 2 to 14. Sargent dropping 1 to 15. Charles moving up 4 to P16. Kevin Magnussen dropping 6 to P17. Joe Granu started where he finished where he started in P18. Gasly and Albon DNF'd. In terms of drivers, Lando Norris extends his lead on the Drivers' Championship with 175 points. Max Verstappen in second, gaining 10 in that race with 124. Piastri 1 point behind Max Verstappen with 123. Checo Perez with 76. Leclerc with 74. Sainz with 67. Lewis Hamilton with 51. Russell with 41. Fernando Alonso with 18, Lance Stroll with 17, Yuki Tsunoda with 15, Danny Rick with 5, and those are your only people to score points for Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon, Ocon, Magnussen, Gasly, Sargent, and Granu have not finished in the points. Leading the constructors' fight is McLaren with 298 points, Red Bull with 200, Ferrari with 141. Mercedes with 92, Aston Martin with 35, and Racing Bulls with 20. Haas and Kick Sauber and Williams and Alpine have not scored any points. And then the fastest pit stops. This is extra money at the end of the season. We did not appear in the top 10. Checo Perez's 2.3 second pit stop is fastest. Lance Stroll's 2.41 was second. Fernando Alonso's 2.47 is third. Joe Granu's 2.5 is 4. Max Verstappen's 2.55. 1 is 5th. Logan Sargent's 2.553 is 6. Passes Nico Hulkenberg with 2.67. Charles Leclerc with the 2.7. And then Kevin Magnussen with the 2.72. And then Alpine, Esteban Ocon with a 2.73. So in terms of the fastest pit stop competition, Red Bull take the lead with 130 points, McLaren with 122, Racing Bulls with 120, Aston Martin with 94, Mercedes with 60, Alpine with 58, Ferrari with 54, Williams with 33, Sauber jumping the Haas with 19, and then Haas in last with 17. What happened on Lando's only stop? A stuck wheel nut is what caused Lando's only pit stop to be 4.6 seconds, but that didn't affect him at all. And Oscar's race target, I couldn't remember if he had to get on the podium or get at least a 5th. He needed to get at least 5th place. So he got that. Lando's goal was to win the race, and he did so. Our weather center is upgraded, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Post race update. We've compiled the data from last week into attached below. Before you dig into it, here are the main headlines. Our car is well suited for the track thanks to its strong medium speed performance. And look at the rest of the grid. Our car underperforms on tire preservation. I think that's been the same thing for like every single race, but we've been able to make it work. The Monaco Grand Prix will need low speed performance, so that should be a focus. Our car is one of the best in the grid in that regards. We're in a great position. Our aerodynamic car parts inspector report is below. The condition of these car parts declined over time. Both Piastri and Norris performed well. In terms of strategy, you're expected to finish fourth, and our best finish position was first. We were above target. The best strategy for the race was a one stop. Technically, everybody did do a one stop, but it was a 2 because of the red flag restart. In terms of strategy, we expected to finish. Finally, an update on Red Bull, who are the main rivals of speeds, and the car is better low speed performance than ours. So they're in a better position to excel next race. So one Oscar's suspension has failed inspection. And then the weather center upgrade is finished. Go ahead and upgrade that again. We have one more thing being up. Or no, we don't. Alright. So the race sim. Let's get this race sim upgraded. And then Oscar's car suspensions failed. But so we'll install the replacement. After Monaco, we probably should look to replace his gearbox. Let's take a look at Lando's car. Lando's car is looking fine on every aspect. Let's take a look at car development. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good on everything. So go ahead and simulate to Monaco. Which I don't think anything was slated to finish by Monaco. No. So we still got things in research and in development. So yeah. That is going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. What a race. What a freaking race, brother. What a race. Yeah, what a race. We have yet to not finish a race. Like I said, every win has gone to McLaren. Actually, Lando has won 7 total races if you include the sprints. So yeah. I feel like we're in a good position for that. We're still above budget, so that is really good. We got 57% of our cost cap remaining. We are spending more than we are receiving. So we are slowly spending up our money. But I want to get things upgraded as much as possible. But with that being said, we are in a very, very, very good position for Monaco, which is a normal race weekend. So we'll have 2 more of our reserve drivers starting in FP1. Most likely will be. We just had Bianca, and then we just had Abby get into the car for the first time. I think Pato Award and then Gabby are going to be the next 2 drivers to get into the car. So yeah. Gabby's contract is almost out. And so is Ooze, which I'm almost fine with letting their contracts go. I'm fine with letting these guys go. So in all honesty, actually, well, and Rias. Oh wow, and Patos. So as of next season, it'll be Bianca, Abby, and Gabrielle Mini, which I am perfectly fine with. I want to develop. I want Abby Pulling to get a seat in F1 within by the next 3 seasons. So by season 3, I want Abby Pulling in our car. Which, in all honesty, they got 3 years left on their contracts. Abby could very well be in our car by the time she's, how old is she? Does it say how old she is? Does it say how old she is? She's 21, so by the time she's 24, she should be on our car. She won't have as much time as we probably want with her in our car, but she's gonna be in our car. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like to see these, if you like these and want to see them recorded live, they are being recorded live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JukesDevore. If it goes up today, which today is the 1st of July, they are recorded same day, just earlier in the day. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of F1 Manager. I can't wait to see you guys in Monte Carlo. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much watching. God bless.